We have received numerous inquiries from our viewers, all revolving around a rather grave question. What if we were to gather and detonate every nuclear weapon in the world simultaneously, resulting in a colossal explosion? Curiously enough, we scoured various sources in search of a satisfactory answer, but to no avail. Consequently, we assembled a team of scientists to undertake the calculations necessary to shed light on this immensely significant scientific quandary once and for all. Presently, our planet is home to approximately 15,000 nuclear weapons. Both the United States and Russia possess roughly 7,000 each, while France, China, the United Kingdom, Pakistan, India, Israel, and North Korea collectively own about 1,000. But what level of destructive power do these figures truly represent? Let us endeavor to contextualize these numbers. Across the globe, there exist around 4,500 cities or urban areas with at least 100,000 residents. Given that some cities are larger than others, let's assume an average requirement of 3 nuclear bombs to completely obliterate a single city. By utilizing our nuclear arsenal, we could annihilate every city on Earth, resulting in the instantaneous demise of over 3 billion people, roughly half of humanity. Astonishingly, even after such devastation, we would still possess 1,500 nuclear weapons. Undoubtedly, this surplus qualifies as excessive overkill. Therefore, we can confidently assert that our arsenal comprises an immense number of nuclear weapons capable of inflicting immeasurable damage. But what if we were to amass all 15,000 bombs into a colossal pile and activate them simultaneously? To demonstrate our dominance over nature, let's drop this nuclear mound into the heart of the Amazon rainforest. Our haphazardly piled warheads occupy a modest warehouse. Each typical US warhead possesses the destructive power of 200,000 tons of TNT. Hence, 15,000 warheads would amount to a staggering 3 billion tons of TNT. To provide a sense of scale, this quantity could rebuild the entire island of Manhattan, including all its buildings and skyscrapers, utilizing stacks of TNT. The energy amassed in our nuclear pile is most akin to that of a volcano. In 1883, the island of Krakatoa witnessed one of history's deadliest volcanic eruptions. This cataclysm destroyed 70% of the island and the surrounding archipelago, claiming tens of thousands of lives. The repercussions of this event reverberated worldwide for several days. In comparison, our nuclear pile contains 15 times the energy of the Krakatoa volcanic eruption. Let us now press the button and initiate the detonation. 3, 2, 1. In a matter of seconds, a colossal fireball, spanning 50 kilometers in diameter, vaporizes everything in its path, generating a blast wave that obliterates 3,000 square kilometers of forest. Within a range of 250 kilometers, all living beings ignite into flames. The resulting explosion generates a resounding shockwave, audible across the globe as it circumnavigates the Earth numerous times over the following weeks. Millions of tons of incinerated material are catapulted into the atmosphere, with the mushroom cloud reaching the outer reaches of the stratosphere, pressing against the boundaries of space itself. Once the commotion subsides, a small crater, approximately 10 kilometers in diameter, marks the epicenter amidst the most devastating global conflagration witnessed in millennia. Fires ravage South America, consuming forests and cities alike. The ensuing aftermath brings forth a grim reality. Highly radioactive materials swiftly claim the lives of living organisms, rendering several kilometers surrounding the crater uninhabitable, and rendering vast stretches of land downwind inhospitable for hundreds of kilometers. Much of the Amazon rainforest, known as the lungs of the Earth, is decimated beyond recognition. The loss of this crucial ecosystem leads to a catastrophic disruption in global climate patterns, triggering a domino effect of environmental disasters. The immense release of radioactive particles into the atmosphere causes widespread contamination, posing a grave threat to human and animal life. The fallout spreads across continents, carried by winds and rainfall, affecting regions far removed from the initial explosion. The long-term consequences of radiation exposure include increased rates of cancer, genetic mutations, and severe health complications for survivors. Furthermore, the destruction of the Amazon rainforest, with its rich biodiversity and delicate balance of ecosystems, results in the extinction of numerous plant and animal species. The loss of these species not only impacts the intricate web of life within the rainforest, but also disrupts global biodiversity and exacerbates the ongoing environmental crisis. In addition to the immediate devastation, the detonation of all nuclear weapons on Earth simultaneously would have profound geopolitical implications. The act itself would likely escalate tensions between countries, potentially leading to retaliatory strikes and further conflicts. The geopolitical landscape would be reshaped, and the trust between nations shattered, making it exceedingly challenging to rebuild diplomatic relations. It is important to note that the scenario described above is purely hypothetical and does not reflect any realistic or desirable course of action. The use of nuclear weapons on such a scale would result in unimaginable loss of life, environmental devastation, and long-lasting consequences for humanity and the planet. As responsible global citizens, it is crucial to strive for disarmament, non-proliferation, and peaceful resolutions to conflicts. International efforts should focus on diplomacy, dialogue, and the pursuit of a world free from the threat of nuclear annihilation.